Sados. Hello. Happy Friday. You are listening to Just My Two Cents. This is the UFC 322 shit show with Moiz Audio and friends. Starting the show a little bit early today. It's a big card. I got quite a bit to say about it. And while I might not have started exactly on time, it's still earlier than the typical 2:15 start time. I want to get my shout outs and all my channel business handled early, get it out of the way so I can actually drop Moiz and anybody else that wants it the link between 2:15 and 2:30 around when the time the actual show would usually be starting, and then we'll just get right to the card. So I'm starting a little bit early to get my bullshit out of the way, and then we can get the show started and proper. Or the show started properly, rather. But what is up, man? I hope y'all's Friday is going good. I hope it's the end of the work week for you. If it's not, my God, I'm sorry. But cheers. Lemon splash in the glass once again. My weed smoking life could not be better, dude. Everybody's got their personal favorite strains. This one's mine. Lemon splash, baby. It is the love child of lemon tree and horchata. And I love that. Cheers. Happy Friday. Shout out to my dude Big Show Picks for the graphics. The production value on this lowly little channel. Thank you, my dude. I know you're probably out there in them damn deer woods. You can get Wi-Fi on this. But shout out to you, my dude. Best of luck. Get you some more venison. More of that American back scrap. Social media. Yeah. Shout out to the Dome. All the group chats I'm in. I can't keep up with all the new names. But you know who you are. If you know, you know. Whatever that acronym is. I Y K Y K. We gotta do a recap first. So I'm gonna set that up with that. But yeah, shout out to the Dome. Shout out to the Collab Dome, the Daylight Come Me One Go Home Dome. I think that's what that one is still called. Shout out to Moiz and the General, the founder and leader, respectively, of said dome. Or they're more like co-founders, but if you know the history, you know. But yeah, man. Hope y'all are having a good day. I'm just getting started. Getting my mind right. Getting just the right ratio of weed and coffee. And then we'll get started. Do a quick recap. As you can see, the last event really didn't go too bad for me, honestly. Okay with predictions, whatever. Didn't lose. Didn't make a lot of money, but I didn't fucking lose. Pretty much a push, but you know. So yeah, it didn't go too bad as far as the betting, and it was actually like not live betting exactly, but adding action onto my slate as the card went on that actually saved me. Like if I just left it how I had it, I would have lost. But I put a parlay together while I was on stream. Shout out to Billy and everybody else that was there. But it was mostly just no, that's not true. It's not totally fucking true. But shout out to Billy and everybody else was on stream. But I did make this parlay in the middle of the fight card, basically. And it was Medic, Bomb Fame, and that was such a fucking sweet casher, dude. Parlays that clear with finishes are so fucking tight. But that was a good one, man. Ended up giving me a slight win, you know, a little bit of bus fare for the ride home, all my money back. So, yeah, hoping to roll that into 322. It's a big ass fight card. I got a bunch of bets. I have 7 units risked on this card so far. May add to that, but if I do, it'll be during the card. It won't be anything else pre-flop. Got more than enough for that, but yeah, 7 units. I'm still down a little bit on the year, but man, like the last couple months overall has been going better. I'll say like the last month and a half since I've started adding a little bit more volume. It's making the cards more fun for one thing, and it's in a weird way, it's kind of like it's kind of a little bit of counterintuitive thinking, but it's kind of mitigating some of the damage. And like I said, I'm still sticking to my normal philosophy and strategy or whatever, and not adding a ton if I'm just getting my ass kicked. But it's like if I'm having a decent night and I feel something feels right, I'm starting to like be less scared to add additional plays. And yeah, it's been working out a little bit better than earlier in the year. So still down, but whatever, dude. Not discouraged. Yeah, dude. Someone's first in the chat. Speak of the devil, man. Shout out to my dude, Alex Ramirez, my homie, the general, the leader of the Dome. Shout out to Joey DFS. Speaking of Joey DFS, you can find his fucking ass on the Locker Room Talk podcast, which is the Pub Sports Radio UFC podcast. You can find Joey, my fucking ass, Billy, Mills, Big Show's big, strong fucking ass. You can find him there too. And shout out to one Fitzgerald Magic. I don't know if that's his actual full name, but Fitz Magic did make an appearance on the podcast. Make sure y'all check out the latest episode. It premieres every Tuesday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Pub Sports Radio. But yeah, man, shout out to all you guys. And yeah, there it is. There it is. We will round out the shout outs and shit, and then I'll drop the links. Latest episode up now. Check it out. The contest is up. Shout out to Swig for running the contest. The Discord is up. Silver and gold members, Pub Sports Radio Discord is on and popping. Get your fucking patoots up in there and cap all day, all night. Shout out to the whole pub, man. Was on the Thursday night football stream last night. Shout out to Jimmy the Bag and Jose Bouquet and everybody else that was on stream. Did not go well for me, but still hanging on to profit with NFL, and I'm going to get back on track with that. Okay. That's all the shout outs. These fucking fall allergies, man. Making my head foggy. No, it's not the weed. The weed clears my head. The fucking...
My allergies. It's making my sinuses very fucking congested.
All right. This has been happening probably for as long as Tapology's been around. But shout out to Bo Jackson, the underappreciated, I'll call him a shadowy figure, not in a bad way, but he kind of, you know, he's very, not a lot is known about Bo Jackson. He plays his cards close to the vest, but I will say this. He's a really good predictor. He's a good capper, and he definitely is the biggest proponent of this. But honestly, I think he's the first person that brought it to my attention. The Tapology public dog curse. That is Tapology picks where the underdog is the public pick. It happens every fucking week, dude. And their track record is not very fucking good. So to me, it's pretty much a curse. Like all curses, they can be broken, but more often than not, it takes a really fucking special fighter to do that. Usually, if I see a mid to lower level fighter that's a Tapology public dog, the curse to me is real with that. Like, they might not be shitty fighters, but unless they're a fucking like really special prospect or like a championship level fighter, it usually don't go well for them. So I have been paying more and more attention to that over the last couple of years, and the last year and a half, 2 years in particular, I watch for it, and unless it's someone that I'm really confident in or like a really, really special fighter, I usually try and avoid that. But I say all that to say this. There were Tapology public dogs last week, 3 of them. 2 out of 3 fell victim to the curse. There are 2 Tapology public underdog picks this week. They are as follows. Machine Gun Mariscal. And I don't know if she's still called Bullet. No, Bullet, Magnum. I don't think she's still called Magnum. But if she is, Magnum Zhang. Wiley and Chepe are your public underdog picks on Tapology. Do with that information what you will. But let it be known. It's not causal. It's not they are the Tapology public underdog picks, so they will lose. But again, if they're not a really, really good special fighter, they tend to fall victim to the curse more often than not. That's all I'm saying. We'll see. We'll see. It will that will be causal. That will be directly contingent upon how nice you are to me, dude. I mean, we're like really good friends, so you know. Just be polite, man. No, we're friends. Fuckhead, what are you doing? I'll give you fucking link. I'll give you that goddamn link. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't fucking take the Lord's name in vain. I know Aaron doesn't like that either. I know how sensitive he is to that stuff, but what up, homie? What are you doing? Shout out to you. 3 homies in the chat. Yeah, you just gonna. That's unreal. Friends like these, huh, Gary? Only a true friend would hold something like that over a man's head, you know? Just trump cards up your sleeve, whipping them out at your fucking leisure, dude. Any way the wind blows. Unreal. But, you know, that's what you get, dude. You become friends with somebody, you just got to put up with their fucking shit, dude. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to the fam. You gonna blackmail me? You gonna blackmail me, Aaron the dog? You gonna blackmail me, Dennis Rose? All right. I'll see. That's how you live your life? All right. I think I'm just gonna. This just got me upset, dude. I think I'm gonna have to take a bong rip for that. Man, but yeah, Tapology public underdog picks, Chepe and Wiley Zhang, and that might be all I have to say before I drop the links. It's like perfect timing too. I said it was going to be about 15 minutes. Said I was going to give Moiz the link between 2:15 and 2:30. I'm going to keep my promise. I'm an honorable man. I will die an honorable man. Yeah, dude, water bubbles in my it's not bubbles, dude. It's not like little fucking like I know what you're trying to say. Rile me up, push my fucking buttons. Hey, hold on a second. I'm getting a call from my brother. Hold on. Sorry about that. Nothing serious. I just need to call my brother back when I'm done with the show. Shout out. Speaking of the fam, man. Shout out to the fam. Now, where was I? Yeah, shout out to the fam. Shout out to the Mid-Atlantic, Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, Pennsylvania. And I guess New Jersey too. My mother's from grew up in New Jersey, so New Jersey too. There you go, Joey. But man, shout out to the whole Texas dude, of course. Now, where were we? Links coming now. I didn't really watch the weigh-ins. I didn't watch the stream, but I saw how everybody looked on the scales. I don't know exactly when the ceremonials will be. I'm assuming it's sometime this afternoon, like 4 or 5 or something. But that's really all I have to say before we go through the card. You're fucking playing with bubbles, dude. Like a little fucking kid, Joey. Just being a little fucking kid out in the yard. You just blowing fucking bubbles, dude. This bubble's like the bubbles that you hear are bubbles in a weed pipe, dude. I'm smoking weed, all right? Out of a bong. Do even more of that right now. But yes, I'm using water filtration and it creates bubbles. You fucking smart ass. Again, you're the one that plays with bubbles. It's not a game, dude. Weed smoking is not a game. It's medicine. It's doctor prescribed medicine, okay? For my ailments, for my middle-aged man ailments, mental and physical. Now, if you're quite through with the smart-mouthed comments, Joey, I know you're not. I'm sure you're going to do it even more when I give you the fucking link. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about not giving you the link. But I can't do that, man. I can't do that. I can't do that to my friend. Here they go. All right, here come the links. I got to give Moiz the link first, but he's my co-host. For posterity's sake. Copy. Shout out to the 5 people in the building. We're getting started here. I started the stream early for just this reason. I figured it was going to take me a minute to get going, get warmed up. But here they go. Spirit, how long? Not long. Because what you reap is what you sow, Moiz. Paste. StreamYard. Superstar. There you go. The rest is on you. Joey playing with bubbles. Well, you might be waiting a little while, brother. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to dude. I hope you don't forget about us now that you're fucking famous, dude. Don't let that shit go to your head, man. I know you're like semi-famous anyway. You're like semi-celebrity status. But shout out to you, man. Shout out to the left coast, my dude Mills. Another barrage that you can catch on the Locker Room Talk podcast, and tomorrow on the Post Sports Radio live UFC 322 betting stream / fight companion or whatever. I mean, you had already kind of made it. You was already kind of on that stage, but I mean, getting the podcast sort of pretty much shouted out, dude. Again, just don't forget about us now. Oh my God, dude. Mick coming in with the most played out fucking STP song that admittedly is still, yes, very fucking good. Been done to fucking death, but it's still plush. Yes, it's an incredible song. There you go. I do appreciate the effort with the emojis. But here he is. Without further ado, he's Pakistani. He's Norwegian. I don't know. I know that'll make no fucking sense, but here he is. Live and in person. You see him? You know him? It's old Moiz. What up, Moiz?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Spirit Bird. Can you hear me when I talk to you?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Dude, that's tight. How are you, Moiz?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm good. I'm better now, dude. Now I can see that beautiful smiling face of yours. I'm trying. Fuck. Where's Simba from again?
Zimbabwe.
Is he from the Democratic Republic of Congo?
Zimbabwe.
The Zimbabwe, and that Zimbabwean smile. How are you, Moiz?
I'm okay. Just chilling and relaxing.
That's good, dude. How's the weather, man? Is it really fucking cold?
Today was cold. Yeah. Today was cold. Yeah.
I would imagine so. It's getting pretty cold here, and it's usually always about 40 degrees fucking colder wherever you are.
Absolutely. So next week there will be snow here, so it's gonna be chaos. So
yeah, your country is also like way better prepared for it too, and y'all are like way more acclimated to that climate and shit. So that helps.
yeah, helps a little, you know. So what's the agenda today? Is it talking about the fights or?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Talking
normally
shit
it's,
about rappers or?
No, God. Well, I mean, you got the floor. I mean, we do have a couple minutes. I'm actually dropping the link, so we are technically in the intermission time. If you kind of just want to shoot the shit, by all means, just don't get me fucking canceled.
No,
I mean, even if you do, it doesn't fucking matter. Dude. Ain't nobody can see shit.
My Twitter has been messing with me all day. It's been changing to a new format, to old format, like every hour or 2 hours it changes. And then
Well, it's funny you say that because like my phone changed back to the old one, But my laptop, when I signed into it made me put in that passcode. It made me do the new
Yeah,
shit with the thing. It was really weird. Like,
yeah.
it's funny you mention that.
So I've been, put on the fucking passcode just to enter the chat.
Yeah, it's
So
bullshit. And I keep getting a notification, like notifications that I can't see. Like I go to click on it and I just it doesn't go to it.
right.
I don't know if it's a coding error or what the fuck. I'm way too stupid to know what it is, but or if it's a workflow thing, I have no idea. I don't know how that shit works. I don't know how fucking algorithms work, dude. It's the fucking half brain dead Arky. But Moiz, are you excited at all for UFC 322?
Yeah, actually I am. Great card. Next week also great card. So yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I might actually enjoy watching the card. And
Are
then,
you
and
sorry,
then when the pay-per-view starts, the ONE FC card starts. So a girl, Chihiro Sawada is fighting. So Rod Tang is fighting, and
Yeah.
it's perfect. Love
Yeah,
me so much.
Rotang's a good fighter.
Yeah, he's awesome.
All right, well, we got some Brajas joining me. I don't want to leave them languishing backstage. I don't know which one of y'all came in first. I apologize. But I will, you know what? Since this dude, the man's got a family. All right, Joey. I'm sure you'll understand. Shout out to my homie, my IRL homie, Urin.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello, yes. I like you? Do you like me?
I like you. I'm in my car. I'm picking up my son right now from my
Nice.
mother-in-law's house.
Father, nice.
Yeah, I dropped him off at my mother-in-law's house so I could handle some pot business.
Nice,
and now
dude. Again, just being a responsible dad, dude.
Yes, legal, medical marijuana pot business.
That's just awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah. How's everybody doing? Hello, Moiz.
Good. Yes, you match. Nice.
Hey, Aaron.
How's it going? So I just wanted to explain our collaboration play from last week and why it didn't go through. Because there was a mix-up with it. Usually, when I collaborate with Moiz, it means that it's a lock, which I don't like to say in the bet. I know you're not supposed to say lock. I know, but it usually is.
Word, dude.
It usually is a lock. So I don't know what happened, why it didn't go to the split last week, but
Maybe
we do have. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but it was playable to 135 plus 135.
I'll mimic the French guy. Maybe it was a bigger cage.
It could have been. There had to be some variables we just didn't include in our algorithm. And I also will not be giving away any plays for the LFA because that's my small market advantage that I cannot give up.
Right. No, I'll rebet.
I moved the line. And I'll do that for the UFC still because I'm generous, but my small market advantage on LFA and Cage Warriors, I'm going to have to keep that to myself. I hope you understand.
So, no, I do understand. Patting yourself on the back and also, patting yourself on the back and gatekeeping the LFA is an insane combo.
It's a small market advantage. I cannot give away my small market advantage with the LFA. Hardly anybody even knows about the LFA. Like, it's pretty low key. It's a regional promotion, and I study regional.
Well,
so you should know that. But I cannot give away the information because if I do, then I don't get the lines I need.
Well, you just fucked up because this show reaches an audience of millions, so your secret's exposed now, dumbass. So.
Shoot. Can I plug my Patreon at the end?
You can plug it right now if you want to.
Okay. It's at patreon.com. Subscribe there. I should be right on the page there. That's how it works.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
What about OnlyFans? You have
OnlyFans? No. I am not doing OnlyFans anymore.
You should try to my OnlyFans. Speaking of OnlyFans, got a guy that likes to play with bubbles, so sign up for his OnlyFans. Joey DFS, Tennessee / New Jersey's finest. What's up, Joey? How are you, my friend?
Hello. TC, I will allow it because if it was anybody except Aaron, you would have got an earful.
Absolutely.
You know, you can give him
Hello,
an earful.
Moiz.
I'll allow that.
Hello, Joey.
Yes, brother
Allow that. You
Moiz.
gonna
love
gatekeep
Jimmy.
LFA from me? You gonna gatekeep
Hello,
me, Aaron the dog?
you tall string bean.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to
But,
gatekeep it now. When years ago when I was doing LFA breakdowns before anybody else, I wasn't keeping it a secret. But now that everybody does the LFA and everybody knows about it, now I'm going to keep it a secret.
You gonna humble brag and keep me at arm's length, Aaron the dog? All right. Joey, yes, please overtalk this this smart aleck. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, Joey. Now I didn't even ask Moiz this. Gentlemen, can I get a quick letter grade on this card from everybody in whatever order you know, as long as it's in an orderly fashion.
A minus.
I was honestly going to say the same thing, which for me, an A minus is just like maybe the second or third card of the year I've given this high of a grade to.
I was gonna say you're pretty hard to please with the letter grades.
Right, as you know, I am. I say this because I feel that the co-main event is the main event. So I have to mark it down a little bit because I think the main event is pretty shitty, to be honest. I think it's amazing how the UFC has been able to fool people into making them think this is a legit, cool, like, title fight because it's a fucking joke. So I knocked it down half a letter grade for that. But the co-main event's fantastic. The Michael Morales fight, fantastic. Even the Leon Edwards fight with Pratis, fantastic.
It is.
So and the prelims are really good too. So like, I give a lot of credit when they finally show up for a New York card. I don't know why they do that. I also don't know why Donald Trump won't be in attendance tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't imagine why at all. Joey,
I'm looking at a list of things. It could be a list of things.
Yeah,
of why he could.
Some kind of list for sure.
I have a list of ideas.
We'll fucking email you about it. Joey DFS, can I get a letter grade from you, sir?
Yes, sir. I hate to sound like a repeat because I don't give out this many high grades either. I gave it like an A minus. And for the respect for TC, I will not bring up.
Don't.
I will not bring up the name of that list.
Don't. Yeah, that's all right.
We don't even know if there is a list.
I respect you trying to not get me shadow banned, even though I already fucking am. But
me and Aaron will have those conversations.
I have no idea if there even is a list. Allegedly.
There is no list. Well, no, there is a list, but it's a fucking socialist hoax.
Yes, it is communism.
All right, Joey, you fucking pinko. What? No, I'm just kidding. What were you? What letter grade from you, sir? I apologize.
A minus.
B minus.
A minus.
Can I do Big Show in the chat?
A for asshole.
He's gonna fucking crush all you fucking libs. But man, shout to Big Show. Big Show says B plus.
Hell yeah.
You know what? That's about where I'm at with it. A minus, B plus. You know, it's like it's a really good card. You can do a little bit better, but it's pretty fucking good. Like I
for 2025, if we're adjusting the grade, this is an A.
Yeah.
Like honestly, this is one of the. Yeah, it's sad but true.
It's getting a 90. With this, I've seen you do a little bit better, but again, you're right. 2025, I have to grade that on a little bit of a curve.
Yeah, this is as good as
I'll give it a 91, A minus.
Okay.
But yeah, honestly, I'm more excited about the rest of the card than I am about the two last fights, which seem to be what a lot of people are like talking about. Honestly, I'm way more excited for the other fights on the card, even though they're both great fights. There's like not a lot of shitty fights on this card, honestly.
I'll be back in a second. I'll be back in a second. I'm picking up my son. I'll be back.
We'll be here.
All right.
We will be here, brother. Ramirez says, dear. Co-main should be the main. I agree. Like,
so do I.
Honestly, man. Like, and we'll talk more about it. Yeah, I think it is a pretty good card. It's there are some superlatives being heaped on it that I'm not like. I don't know if it is the best card of the year, and it might not end up being so if the fights are kind of like, you know, not all showstoppers. But on paper, it's definitely one of the better cards. Like, I can't be like, to say it's not one of the better cards on paper is a bad faith argument. Like, yeah, that's just not true. But we'll see how it plays out. Because there are some fights, while on paper they look awesome, I can see there are some rats on this card, dude. There are some crotch sniffers on this card. There's some rats on this card that will just hang on for dear life and try to get a win. They could potentially make some of the fights that look good on paper into stinkers, but there are some lethal strikers on the card, some deadly finishers that I think can give us some good knockouts and stuff too. So, and some really good grapplers that I think can get some nasty submissions. So, I think it has good potential. B plus, A minus. I can live with that. But you know what? Aaron says he'll be back. We'll start moseying our way into this card. This was a late ad, I do believe. I think Slava took this on short notice, but it is Vyacheslav Borshchev, Slava Claus, and Mateus Camilo. I will let Moiz start this one off first. What do you think about this curtain jerker, Moiz?
Easy win for Borshchev. Lance combo. Switch between body and head. So Camilo faded him last time. I bet Gabe Green by rare naked choke. So great win. Similar shit's gonna happen here. Camilo, he doesn't throw in combos. He will most likely try to get it, Borja down to the ground, and I think he'll gas out and quit in round 2 or 3. So give me Borja by KO.
I like the way you think, brother. Joey DFS, what do you think about this here first fight?
I'm still trying to see what side of the betting window I'm gonna get to. Borshchev, if you really go back to his record, he should be 1-4 in his last 5. Only way he primarily loses if you take him to a decision or you submit him. Camilo, does he have okay BJJ? It's okay. I wouldn't say it's nothing. If you look at the guys he lost to, nothing superior to McKinney. Definitely not Hooper. Definitely not Salikov. So I think it's a slight step down in comp to an extent, but I think someone's going to get finished in this fight. If Borshchev keeps it on the feet, I think he can get him out maybe round 2, round 3. If Camilo can maybe mix in some wrestling and hopefully have better cardio, I think he can get it done inside the distance. No bet, slight lean Camilo, but that could change.
Yeah, I get it. I get the fade on Slava, but I don't know, man. I'm kind of with Moiz. Like, if it's on the feet, I think Slava's going to knock him out.
Slava
no, I don't. I will.
The curtain today.
I will. Like, yeah, he did. But I'll say this: like, I will give him not like a huge pass, but I feel like there's a chance that he could perform better in this fight than he did against Gabe Green. But like, Slava has a bad record, but he's also, like you brought up, like, he's getting stopped by pretty good fighters. Even McKinney, like, Terrence is dangerous, and he's a pretty good fighter. And like, I think McKinney would fuck Camilo in the first round. Like, I think he would. I think he would out grapple him. And like, Camilo, like, just he's kind of a fucking nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just hasn't really fucking beaten anybody. Like, the Gabe Green's, like, not like Gabe Green's a total bum, but he's kind of a jobber, and he kind of, like, I don't know, man. I don't think that's a great look. Even if I will concede that, like, it's your first fight jitters, but it's like, you're not getting an easier task on the feet. Like, Slava is fucking dangerous, and I think Slava does get the knockout here, and I bet Slava for the podcast at plus 136. That is my play here. And yeah, I think Slava has the knockout. And also, like, I don't think Camillo is just some one-hitter quitter that's just gonna fucking starch Borshchev. Like, I think Slava is tough and will stay in Camillo's face. And I still, even if it's not like as early as it happened with Gabriel. I think Slava can break him in the third round. And I think he has a little bit better cardio. So yeah, give me Slava Claus here. I think Christmas is going to come early. So ho ho ho, your ass to a dub, Slava. Now, what are you trying to say, Joey? I can...
No, you pretty much said it either way. Borishev needed the box right away. From what I was listening to, they said that like he was already like not fully there. Could have been maybe a tougher cut because he was like wobbling before he got on the overall.
Are you, Joe? You're saying this like this hasn't like I haven't seen. This
no, but
you're saying this like I haven't seen Slava almost like die on this. Like yeah, okay.
Then he still fights. So ideally,
no. Do you have anything new to add to that?
No, not yet. I want to see.
Okay, well then you can kick off Suzukaya versus Mechanico.
Oh, they switched the order around. No shit. Yeah. I know Mechanico was a point fight before. Cool guy, but I'm gonna make it short, as you said it. I don't know why I'm thinking. I know I said knockout Tuesday. What if he wrestles and just tries to go for another gilly or rear naked? But Suzukaya by any method he wants.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that. I don't know, man.
I would say knockout.
People are just overthinking this shit. Like he's gonna fucking knock this dude out. Mechanico's chinny. Suzuka's gonna fucking head kick him or body. He's gonna fuck this dude up and knock him out in the first round. What do you think, Thimba?
Yeah, round 1 KO for Bison. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, I think Vicky Vale knocks him out. I think it's fucking Kim Basinger round 1. I don't know, man. It just seems to like people are really trying to like Mechanico's not really that bad. I think he can hang around. Now he's gonna get fucked up and knocked out in the first round. I think people are overthinking that shit. But yeah, I'll kick this one off. Klein and Hill. I think that Fatima Klein wins, but I think it's a split decision. I think she's going to win a close split. It's going to be another like heartbreaker. People are like, oh, dude, Angie got robbed. But yeah, I think it's going to be a Fatima Klein split where she looks good in the first round. Angie comes back in the second, and then Fatima kind of wins like a grappling, kind of like grindy third round, and it's a split, and everyone whines about it. But like people that are like betting the Fatima Klein like inside the distance props and fucking like all that. Oh my god, I know exactly who this is. But it is who it says it is. Yeah, give me Klein here. I will let Harry Mack kick off this fight next.
It's all fixed. It's all fixed. Hey guys, what's up, man?
What's up, dude?
Not much. I just I feel like I've made all the rounds at all the podcasts and all the shows. It's time for me to make my final destination.
Well, let's hear it. Let's hear it, Tony Todd, RIP.
Oh shit. Well, Fatima Klein and Hill. I think Klein by decision.
Same. I think that's the way.
Pretty clear.
I think so. Moiz, or excuse me, Thimba. What do you think about Fatima? Aaron.
Yeah, I think Fatma gets the submission armbar. She takes Angela Hill down. Angela Hill will try and kick and up kick, and that will open the possibility for Fatma to pass her guard, get the side control. Then we have two options, Kimura or an armbar. I'm going for the armbar, so let's go.
That will probably happen, but it also sounds a little bit too easy. Joey, what do you think? Do you agree? Is it going to be a Fatima clean sweep, or is Angie going to hang tough?
I think that I am feeling a clean sweep. If some books offer it, if you think it's going to be a closer fight, Angela Hill plus 3.5 probably is not a bad bet. If you think, what if it goes to a split, or if you think she is live, I'd rather take the 3.5. Because if it stays striking, Angela Hill is going to throw volume. But I do agree to an extent with Moiz, where I think we're going to see Klein with some more clinch opportunity. She's going to look for potential takedowns and control. And Hill hasn't been submitted in a long time. Most of her losses are 13 out of 15 by decision. I think she's probably going to lose by decision again.
Right on. Well, welcome back, Aaron the father.
Thank you. My son's in the car with me as well, Asher, making his debut on the shit show.
Yep. What better way to introduce him to good MMA content?
That's right. And in no better way. Oh, you don't want my thoughts on Angie Hill and Fat
Well,
Suma?
I just wanted to go in order, but if you want to go in reverse order, that's fine too.
No, it's fine. So we're starting with Bobby Sue and a dead body and Eric Macanio,
Yes.
Mocaniko, whatever his name is. I'm not going to learn his name because it doesn't matter. Macarena. Yeah, I mean, this Sousa Garib guy is not good, like, at all. Like, he is going to be very easy to fade against anybody of, like, Roman Kopylov or higher, probably a little lower than that even. I am not impressed with his performance.
Macarena.
And Macarino is just here because he accidentally won a fight.
Dude, my goats. So Klein versus Hill, my friend. What do you think about that?
What a stinker. Like, Fatima Klein is what, 25 years younger than Angela Hill?
Give or take.
Okay. Has a woman ever who is 25 years younger than her opponent lost?
Probably not.
Yeah, about 17 times, as a matter of fact, if you want the real statistics, if you want the common
I just feel like one is postmenopausal, the other one still can have babies. So I'm going to take the one who can still have
starting
babies.
menopause, dickhead. Okay, she's not post-menopause. No, but yeah.
Angie.
Oh, Aaron, who's your pick with Camacho and Borshchev?
Oh yeah. Good call, Joey.
That is for Camacho. Oh my God.
Whatever his last name is.
Yeah. What is this? Camilo and Borshchev. So I can't, in good conscience, bet Slava Claus, and I haven't been able to since what he did against Chase Hooper. I don't know if that's a really original take or not, but what he made Chase Hooper look like, that was fucking insane.
Come on, Kay. Come on, Aaron.
So yeah, that's my hot takes for this amazing fight card so far.
I guess I'll accept that because you do have your young son in the car, and you know.
Thank you very much.
But yeah, did everybody go? Did I miss anybody on Klein Hill? Did we go through that?
I think we're good.
Right on. Yeah, I think it's a Klein decision. I think it's
yeah. I would
maybe
say
puts Angie in a couple bad spots, but she hangs tough, gets her ass beat, but survives. Maybe even gets a split. But yeah, give me Klein there. Klein decision, and I made that a parlay actually. It's a greasy 2-leg prop parlay. Take a wild guess what the other fucking leg of that is. But I'll start this one off too, I guess. Sabatini and Mariscal. This seems to be a very contentious fight, boys. It's a very battlegroundy MMA Twitter, draw a line in the sand, bro. Across this line, you do not bet Chepe. You do not bet Pat. So I don't know, man. Like, I think Pat Sabatini just out grapples Chepe and wins the decision. Like, Chepe is very much a willing dance partner if someone wants to grapple him. I think he's one of those guys. I think Chepe is an ego fighter. He likes to prove that he's better than you at whatever you do. And I don't know, man. I feel the second fight never goes the same way, but the same guy wins a good amount of the time. I think Pat Sabatini is going to win. It's just going to look a little bit more dominant. I don't think he subs him. Like, Chepe is tough. I will give him that. And I don't think Pat, I don't think he's going to knock him out. But I think Pat can top time him enough and have enough grappling control to make it pretty fucking clear. Like 29-28 unanimous, 30-27 unanimous, something like that. But yeah, Sabatini isn't a parlay for me, so I'm sure that won't go fucking sideways. But yeah, give me Pat to make it 2-0. But again, if Chepe, I will say this: Chepe knows how to fucking rat his way to a split. He knows how to fucking cheat and fucking be a fucking, like, he knows how to steal round. He's a little bit of a weasel. He's a little bit of a rat. He'll round steal a fight that he's losing. He'll be all busted up and just kind of flurry some bullshit, not really land a lot, but he's not super powerful, dude. Like, he's not some one-hitter quitter that's just gonna fucking chin Sabatini. I think Sabatini's not gonna fucking risk an embarrassing loss to Chepe. I think he makes it look pretty good. But I don't know. What do you think, Aaron?
Yeah, man. It's hard to find a fighter where you're gonna have me side with Chepe Mariscal. Ever since he's been signed to the UFC, I've been pretty sad. But like, I don't know, man. I can't really trust Sabatini either in this spot. For one, it's that rematch thing. Like, it doesn't ever go the same way. I do wonder, like, what is Chepe doing for this fight camp? He's preparing for top control and wrestling. If Pat can't get it there and it's on the feet, if it's on the feet, if he stuffs a few of those takedowns and Pat starts getting desperate, reaching, Pat cannot win a fight if it's only his stand-up here. I think Chepe takes it. So I'm not betting at all. I don't really trust either one of these guys, but I trust Pat Sabatini less than Chepe Mariscal, especially in front of a crowd. I think Chepe feeds off the crowd's energy. I think he can kind of build later in the fight and end up kind of taking this one 29-28. I think it goes the distance either way.
Right on. We'll see if Chepe is one of those special fighters that can break the Tapology public dog curse. What do you think?
That is horrible. I'm on both Tapology public dogs, so shoot me in the face.
All right, you ain't got to tell me twice. No, I'm just kidding. I would never do that to a friend. Stubborn Mick, what do you think, Bo?
Yeah. I didn't say my first two picks, but it really doesn't matter because I'm on the same ones as most people. I like McConaughey.
Oh yeah, but if you have a hot take on either one of those,
no, I'm kidding. I think McConaughey gets killed in the first round probably by the frog Russian and
loco.
What's up?
You're loco.
I know, crazy. And then I think you could live bet Borishev after round one, maybe, but I would really be hesitant to take him pre-flop because he might just get subbed. But I don't trust that Camilo guy's cardio at all. So I don't know. I think those are big old passeronis just from line value and quality of fight to begin with. Anyways, to this fight here, yeah, my problem with I hear that, I know I don't think, Chepe's not this power puncher. Neither is Damon Jackson. Like, fucking Pat Sabatini, if he tries to be a tough guy again like he did.
It's okay. Sorry, I was talking to the baby.
Again, he 100% can get knocked the fuck out by anybody. I do not trust that. But if it goes into his world and he's smart and he can hold down Chepe, I think, quite a bit. Chepe, I think, does have a good get-up. He's got good cardio. He trains in Colorado. This is a pass for me again, but if I had to take it, it's the harder pass. I guess I'm going to lean Chepe, but I completely understand people that are on Sabatini as well.
Right on. Joey DFS, what do you think?
I'm going to make this without sounding completely biased. If it stays standing, Chepe could win a striking-based decision. Even though Pat's slowly getting okay striking, is he up to par? No. But once Pat usually clinches up and gets a hold of somebody, he finds a way to get the fight to the ground. And usually once he has you in side mount or any type of top control, he's like a fucking heavier weighted blanket with hard to get off. And I think Sabatini probably wins a decision. Chepe's never been subbed. Anything could happen for the first time, but I got Sabatini.
Does daylight come and make you want to go home?
Absolutely.
Mr. Garimbo?
The question we have to ask ourselves is, what did the doctor say the day Mariscal was born?
I don't give a good God.
Anybody know?
No, I don't, Moiz. But I bet you do, and you're going to tell us right now.
You one ugly motherfucker.
Well, okay, yeah.
Yes. Live from Norway.
Who are you? Nice to meet you.
The doctor said you one ugly motherfucker.
Dylan, you son of a bitch. How are you?
I'm gonna say pass.
What's the matter? CIA got you pushing too many pencils?
You
Well,
ugly motherfucker.
yeah, I think it's probably it's such a contentious fight, man. But yeah, to me, dude, like again, like Pat, I just don't think Pat's gonna give up on the takedowns. Yeah, like Chepe is the better striker for sure, but again, he's not. I just don't think he has the fucking firepower to deter Sabatini's like Pat Sabatini has. I feel gotten a little bit better with the control, particularly on top. So I think if he does get him down, it's he's gonna do a better job. Although Chepe,
Look, the general is laughing. Only he got it. Only the general has.
yeah,
the
he
humor.
got your fucking corny predator joke. Like, yeah. Okay. Yeah, good one, Arnold. But yeah, shout out to the general and shout out to you and fuck. I think everybody went on that. So I'll
tell you what, just my 2 cents. If you get the fight you want, Pat Sabatini is going to look minus 1,000.
he is, man. Like he really fucking is. Like, and Chepe's like I'm sorry. He got fucking out grappled at points by fucking Charrier, and he lost that fucking fight, dude. I'm sorry. He ratted his way out of that fight. He did, and he could do the same thing here. So again, I have Pat in a parlay, and I feel really fucking nervous about it because Chepe is like, he is a tough fighter, and he will round steel. He will do whatever he has to do. He's a rat. He will scurry around and do whatever he has to do to try and bullshit his way to a split. So that could happen for sure. I fully acknowledge that. But I hope it doesn't happen. Best of luck, though, boys. And I think everybody did go on that, so we can press forward to Kyle Daukaus and GM Trey. Daukaus, but nah, dude. Kyle Daukaus, to me, this is what's going to happen with Daukaus. I was wrong, obviously, about Pereira, and he got fucked up, but he's also kind of a fucking goofball, and I don't know, man. I like GM3 could get fucked up, but man, people are gonna at some point be reminded that Kyle Daukaus is kind of a fucking jobber. Like he just been high rolling this shit. Like if you think that he can't fiddle fuck around with GM3 and get his dumbass sub, you're fucking drunk. He'll probably knock Gerald out. He doesn't have a good chin at this point, and he kind of does the same shit. He's kind of predictable, honestly, at this point, but like Daukaus, to me, it's not like, oh, dude, Daukaus is back, bro. Title run starts here. Like, okay, yeah, we'll fucking see about that. I'm definitely not paying chalk at fucking minus 500 to find out. You got me chopped, doggy. But I'll pick Daukaus to win, sure. Thimba, what do you
think? If Daukaus is a jobber, how do you explain he has 9 Darce chokes wins?
Okay, are there not jobber fighters that have good Darce chokes?
Yeah, how does one set up by Darce choke? You know how
I'm sure you're gonna tell me, Moiz.
You know,
hey, shout out to my dude Action Jackson, man. What up?
I'm saying, if he's a jobber, why does he have 9 finishes by Darce choke? It's one of the hardest chokes to get.
Okay.
Yeah, so he can't be a jobber. So he will get this. He will get this 10th Darce choke tomorrow.
Okay, and he'll still be a jobber. He'll still be a fucking high end jobber.
Shut the fuck up, bitch! You can't sing.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. See, you see what happens when you just scratch the surface a little bit. You just scratch the surface a little bit on Moiz. But Joey DFS, what do you think?
I'll say this about being biased. I've watched Daukaus. That's why I said biased, because I've actually watched his amateur fights before the UFC, after getting cut from the UFC, and now back in the UFC. I've been to probably at least 4 of his fights, and he's better than his brother Chris. I just want to. That's obvious. Even though Chris had the better names, Kyle's better than Chris. Chris,
sure.
Last time I saw Chris, he lost to fucking Stefan Nachukwu, whatever the fuck his little name is. But yeah, I like Daukaus. He's the first leg of my parlay I gave out for Tuesday. Daukaus inside the distance, I saw was like minus 135. I'll probably parlay that up with something.
I'm sorry, dude. If you get run up out the UFC and have to come back, you're a jobber. That's just,
Hey, Brandon Moreno got it.
prove
That happened to Brandon Moreno. He won a title.
Yeah, let's go to the exception. Always go to the exception and make that the rule. Okay, yeah, that's a fucking.
Some
that's not
people aren't ready for the lights early.
But in any case, and I know I'm fighting a losing battle trying to get you to fucking. I'm not trying to get you to switch up on affiliate, bro. Okay, bro.
And there's a lot of
everybody's a big tough Philly guy, bro. I know, bro.
There's a lot of Philly, New Jersey fuckers on here.
Stubborn Mick, what do you think?
Yeah, Philly faggot.
Excuse me, Harry Mack, what do you think?
I would say that there's no kind of about it. Kyle Dawkins is going to win this fight, and it doesn't change anything. And I'm fucking semi-convinced that Del Pereira took a fucking dive that last fight.
Don't even get me started with that fucking clown.
It's okay. No, but to be fair and to be honest, all jokes aside, the problem with GM3 is just at an age now where he's losing stand-up fights to fucking Andre Krosky and such. And if Kyle gasses out, sure. But I don't think it's going to come to that. The chin has been compromised. And even the worst part is I think GM3's never won a decision inside the UFC. So, like, he has almost finished ended. Like, I think he's won 2 decisions in his entire career. So, yeah. Not a dog shot here. I'm taking maybe a few years ago, sure. Absolutely, but not now. But, yeah, Kyle Dawkins inside the distance is fun.
Right on. Doggy, what do you think, my dude?
Yes. This is one where I haven't talked to Moiz about the collab play yet, but I was sort of thinking a collab play on the Kyle Dawkins submission, playable to, what line would you say that's playable to, Moiz?
Plus 100.
Playable to plus 100. Kyle Dawkins by sub, playable to plus 100. You can quote me. My big worry.
The baby is singing. The baby is singing.
Yes, my big worry. Play some music. We just arrived home, so I'm gonna get inside and get him all calm. But my big worry with the Kyle Dawkins sub collaboration bet playable to 100 is that GM3's chin might melt on the first instant of being touched. But I don't think that I think he'll survive and then get subbed in round 3. So round 3 sub for Kyle Dawkins by Darce. I'll be right back.
Plus 100.
Playable to plus 100.
Yeah, his sub line's plus 250 on my book.
Nice.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to risk that. It's minus 135. Fuck that. It's too much risk. He could do either.
I'll just take the
Yeah. I think I want nothing to do with that fight, and I'm not going to move off that square. But what I will do is move on to the next fight, right? Because everybody went on there, right? Blanchfield and Cortez. Now, this is another fight. It's not exactly like Fatima Klein and Angela Hill, obviously, because Hill's a lot older than Cortez. But I think the outcome is going to be the same, and that's Blanchfield winning by decision. I think she will clearly beat Tracy Cortez, but I don't think she's going to stop her. I could be wrong about that. It could be a sub. It could be a fucking maybe like GMP TKO, but like Tracy's pretty tough. She's a pretty good fighter. Like you can call her a high end jobber, but she's pretty high end. I think that she will hang tough. Again, another rematch if I'm not mistaken, but I feel like it's just going to be Blanchfield more dominant. I think this one's actually not going to go the same way. It's going to be Blanchfield winning this time, and I think it's not going to be a split. I think it's going to be Blanchfield unanimous decision. So like, if Fatima Klein and Aaron Blanchfield are on the same frequency and locked in, I think they'll both get it done. But I think they both win decisions. I think these are two where people are like, oh, dude, like Blanchfield's going to kill her. Like Klein's going to destroy Angela Hill. Like, no, I think they both win like 29-28 unanimouses. And I like that enough that I made a fucking bet out of it, boys. So Klein decision, Blanchfield decision plus 189 is a bet for me that I made yesterday. And yeah, I like it. But that's what I think there. Harry Mack. Excuse me, Aaron the dog. Excuse me, Stubborn Mick.
What? Yeah, I kind of agree with your sentiments. Yeah, I mean, the biggest difference being that Aaron Blanchfield isn't a high schooler. She's not 19 years old in this fight. So I think that matters a lot.
Yeah, a little
And
bit more.
yeah, and I think also the fact that the first fight was more than just close. You could have easily given that to Erin Blanchfield if you were watching. So, yeah, Tracy's tough. She's she's the female version of Remember the Decision. She's never gone. She knows every one of her fucking fights is a decision. It's ridiculous. She's just a smaller version of Norma. Yeah, it's just not good. It's just not fun to watch for me. And I kind of agree with you said with the Blanchfield decision. And you might sweat some moments there on a sub attempt, but I think at the end of the day, it just goes to the cards and you get your way on that bet. Best of luck.
Thank you, brother. She probably gets armbarred, but we'll see, man. But yeah, I think it's Blanchfield all day. Now this. Oh no, excuse me. Joey DFS. Excuse me. Maybe it's the Arkansas Tennessee rivalry. I don't know, but Joey, what do you think about Blanchfield and Brian Ortega's former lover?
Well, both of them can slide into my motherfucking DMs. That's all. I'll start off with that. Yeah, I got Blanchfield, and as old boy just said, if you watch the last fight, it could have went either way. Blanchfield was 19, and off that win, that's how Cortez got on the contender, and that's how she continued the rest of her career. He'll be the hoopla. I am on Blanchfield. She has definitely developed her overall game a lot better from that 19-year-old fight to where she's at now. Level of comp way better. Also, she also beat Thug Rose. Cortez couldn't even get close to Thug Rose in that fight. But I think Blanchfield's just gonna win a decision, and I do like your parlay. And once I get all my shit together, I'm more than likely gonna be tailing you on it.
Well, best of luck. Tail at your own risk. Now I'll tell you what, Joey, if you would be so kind, RoboCop and Copylov. Who's going to be the real cop in this one?
Man, I've made sweet. I don't even want to say just me, but we have made so much money off both of these fighters. Both of these. I don't even think RoboCop's been a flag yet before, but I know I picked him. I picked against him. If I'm RoboCop,
I'll be right back. Moiz, go after Joey.
You're good. You're good. If you're RoboCop, rewatch that fight you did with Leroy Duncan. If you do, you win this with ease, and everyone's gonna go back to be like, bro, RoboCop was probably the easiest parlay piece of the fucking night. But there's times where RoboCop does. But you know what? I got powder in my hands. I'm a fucking half man, half Brazilian machine. Do not try to go in and try to fuck with fucking Kabalov on the feet, because Kabalov's live to fucking get him out of there too. And I'm still torn on it because Kabalov's one of my guys. As of right now, I think Kabalov can knock him out. There's times where RoboCop's fight IQ is terrible. Like, as TC called when he fought Cannonier, he said, you know what, fuck Cannonier, I'm going to strike with this big motherfucker. And you know what happened? Cannonier finally got him out off one mistake. I'm slightly leaning Kabalov. I think he can knock him out on some real shit. I think he's going to be faster. I think he can land more precise strikes. So I got Kabalov. I think TC said he'll be right back. So I guess we'll go clockwise. I can't tell who's next to me because he has the fucking names in front of me.
I can go.
Okay, hey, by all means, Moiz, go ahead.
When I was a little boy,
Oh my God! All right, sorry. Go ahead.
I went to the zoo with my family in Denmark. In Copenhagen.
Dude.
And the smell, it was horrible. I can remember a smell, disgusting smell. And the section of the zoo that made me the most frightened was the ape section. Where all the apes were rabid dog crazy. And one of the most disgusting scenes I saw from the zoo was this female ape who had her butt stuck up in the air towards the plexiglass. And I was thinking, who the fuck is that? That's actually Tracy Cortez. She has the same poses like the ape, the female ape I saw when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
So, Tracy Cortez, she is disgusting. I think Aaron Blanchard is going to kill her.
Oh, we're on that fight?
Oh,
Yeah.
my fault, Moiz, if I skipped over you on that.
Yeah, RoboCop, right?
Yes, sir. That's the next fight. I
Yeah,
apologize. Yes, sir.
yeah. Jordan Williams, Southpaw, one-shot KO. Bruno Ferreira, one-shot KO. Kopilov, Southpaw, one-shot KO.
Let's
Don't
fucking go, Moiz. I agree.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
fucking go. Copy live by KO plus 250. What do you think,
Oh, you
Joey?
finally bet that? Oh, shit. I'm definitely down that then.
What do you think, Harry Mack? Are we crazy?
No, I don't think you're crazy at all. I think the biggest fear I have with RoboCop is getting caught again. This motherfucker, if he wants to, he can just fucking grapple his way to a decision like he did against CLD, but he is so much of a fucking dumbass in these spots. I especially after coming off that big win on Jack Romance. I'm really worried about him getting chin checked there. So I will say,
win-loss duality.
yeah, I'm gonna go with Roman. I don't love it, but yeah, I really can't. I cannot. I like RoboCop a lot. He just does a lot of stupid shit. So yeah, I like the Roman side, but I probably won't get to a bet. It's just too much volatility in the fight.
And it could be one of those where like Roman hurts him and then just like RoboCop comes on strong and it's like a fucking split or something. Like, I don't know, man. I don't. I guess I get why RoboCop's the favorite. Like that win over Hermanson is good. I think Kopilov's a little bit more durable than Jack at this point. And I think he's just faster and just more dangerous of a striker. So I think he chins him. Check out the comments here. Let's fucking go. General's on it too. Kopilov.
Yes, sir.
General likes Dawkins. Shout out to my homie, man. Let's fucking go. Yeah, so we wrap that one up pretty quick. Now, you know what? I'm gonna let Joey DFS kick this one off. I don't know if Bo is like Philly area dude, but I know he's from Pennsylvania, so I guess that's close enough. Joey, what do you think about Bo Nickel and Adolfo?
Yeah, I know Bo Nickel. I think he's a PA guy, but I know he trains now in the top team in Florida. This seems like the biggest get right spot for Bo Nickel, and it's not even fucking funny. This is the more and more I'm like looking into this fucking card. Bo Nickel could look like the easiest parlay piece if I think happens what happens. I don't think we're gonna see Bo Nickel wrestle that much. I think maybe anti-defensive type of shit, but I think he's gonna show the fucking hands in this fight, and I think he can TKO fucking Vieira at some point in this fight. Vieira's older. He's going against fucking these slower dudes who only doesn't really have the biggest pop. Trayshawn Gore, he loads up, and what Vieira do? He took control of him. Petrosky, you're getting pieced up by Petrosky. And none against Petrosky. That's my dude. Always will be. But his
I know, don't let him hear you say that, dude.
Nah, he'll probably try to break my arm if I did that shit. But bro, he got fucking stanky legged and fucking wobbled by Brunage. And Brunage is just a Brunage. I think there's a chance Bo Nickel in somewhere inside the distance, he's gonna get like one of them TKOs where the ref steps in and it kind of looks early, but Bo just gets combinations going, and I think he's gonna TKO Vieira.
I like that look, Joey. Harry Mack, what do you think?
Well, yeah, I think Bo Nickel probably wins, but I'm not betting his ass. He's such a fucking retard.
And he is my last leg of the 2-leg parlay.
I'm not betting his ass. He's such a fucking retard. I like that. That's a good quote. Nice. What do you think? Method to victory.
Honestly, I think it's going to be a decision.
I do too. Not to cut Moiz off, but I do too. I think it's going to be exactly like the Paul Craig fight. They're like, all right, Bo.
110%, my friend. 110%. That's beautiful. We're on the same wave.
Dude, it's like, okay, Bo, here's what you're going to do here. This is 3 rounds of sparring where you're going to learn how to counter the jab because that's about all Vieira is going to throw at him on the feet. He's going to pop that jab out. All right, Bo, slip the jab, rip the right hand. It's like, I feel like that's what he's going to be doing.
And let's talk about this. If you're not finishing Paul Craig, how the fuck are you going to finish this guy?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Vieira's pretty tough, but he's gonna do another. It's gonna be another 3 rounds of sparring in the cage. Like he's gonna get like real experience, like in real time. That's what I'm trying to say. Moiz, what do you think?
I don't like Bo Nickel.
He don't like you either.
Yeah,
He told me himself.
He's a faggot, so I'll pass.
Great day. Dude, don't ever say that word in my presence again.
Hey,
Dude.
don't say that.
I'll break your fucking neck. No, I'm just kidding. I won't on YouTube. Moiz is thousands.
I will make him remember me. I will make him remember our
Dude.
encounter. The encounter.
We don't need encounters out on the property. We don't need to take it to that level. But I tell you what level you can take it to, Moiz. Since we don't, and I can delete this fucking play because Malcolm Wellmaker got pulled from the card. Shout out to Malcolm Wellmaker. Shout out to Malcolm Wellmaker and shout out to Mills MMA Locker Room. Malcolm Wellmaker got Mills's 3 Gs that he uses on the podcast a lot. Shouted out on the.
Didn't he get a new opponent?
Oh yeah, no, he did. But I had to delete was the.
I got you.
He's not you and dude. What I had to delete was my banner, Joey. But thank you.
10-4. My apologies.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm well aware of that. And we will talk about that fight. And if I've missed that fight, we probably passed it already. But in any case, let me actually hold on. So yeah, man, Vieira is tough. He will probably play jiu-jitsu. I actually don't hate that TKO though, Joey, because Vieira has got hurt before, and it's like if he tries to just grapple with Nickel and he's hurt, like Nickel's not some fish, dude. Like he's not some totally like, inept grappler. Like, yeah, he's primarily a wrestler, but like if Vieira does something stupid, he can get choked too. Like fucking Fluffy did that shit. So I don't know, man. I feel like Bo could get a finish. But let me look at something real quick. Hate here.
Bo Nickel.
And Bo Nickel is the last leg on my 2-leg with him and Dawkins.
Nice, dude. Nice. So that's your old Philly boy parlay, huh? I like it.
Yeah, good old. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah. So we did pass over the Wellmaker Ewing fight, Ethan Ewing. So I guess we can talk about that right now. Joey, what do you think about Malcolm's new opponent? Does he have more of a chance? Does it really fucking matter? Is he just going to starch him?
I think Malcolm's going to win. I do think he'll get a knockout within the first 2 rounds, but I've only seen little bits of his opponent. He looks like he's a gamer. He also brings his own forward pressure. I think they gave him this type of deal like, hey, we appreciate you taking this shit on 2 days' notice. You got this fight, and we're going to give you one more. So I think, so don't put everything in the basket in this fight for this guy. But I think Wellmaker's going to catch him within the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think too. Moiz, we think.
And before the line gets too big, I think like minus like 5 and some change. And on the money line, it's okay, but.
Yeah, Wellmaker, he's caught up in a triangle here. The Jewish triangle.
What in the fuck are you talking about, Moiz?
Dan Levy, Ariel Helwani, and Aaron the dog. That's the Jewish triangle here.
Oh my God, dude.
And Malcolm is a Muslim. How the only sense we can make of it is the Christian guy is going to win.
So he's about to get triangulated, dude? He's about to get palantired?
Yeah, so give me the white Christian guy by submission. Ewing, or whatever it isn't. I don't know. Ewing,
whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, give me Ewing by submission.
That might be the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard you say on this show.
The Jewish triangle. Aaron the dog, Dan Levy, Ariel Helwani. Let's fucking go.
I mean, they don't call it a shit show for nothing. We think, Mick.
That was the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. I will say that MMA Jesus 420 Dev, the dude's about to get knocked the fuck out. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think it's a well-maker first-round knockout. Quote the Raven Nevermore while I talk about that fight. No, I think it is a well-maker knockout. Benoit Saint-Denis and Benny Dariush. I have a bet, maybe having Benoit, second leg of fucking my parlay, baby. I'm love this. He is the anchor of my parlay. It's 2-leg. There is a certain Red X Chief that is not very good at MMA gambling that is laying the fucking hammer on Benoit, so I don't like that whatsoever. But I just think Benoit knocks him out. I still think he does. Like, yes, Benny, skill for skill, probably the better fighter. Experience-wise, it's not really close. But, like, the durability isn't close either. I know Benny hits hard, but Benoit is still pretty fucking tough. Like, I think if they're just trading punches, and I think they will, I think Benoit is going to get the better of it. And again, he's not some... I know that Benny does not get out grappled. I don't expect there to be a ton of grappling unless it's coming from Dariush. Now, Benoit could get himself in some bad spots. Benny is a really, really fucking good grappler. He's a legit black belt, and he can definitely sub Benoit if he gets tired. But I just don't. Benoit is a good scrambler, and I think he will get back to his feet if he gets taken down. And I think he's going to prioritize staying on the feet and just fucking Benny up. I just think he's more likely to find a finish, and I think he does find it. I think he knocks Benny out. But I get it. Benny's a good fighter. He is a good underdog, but I just don't think it's the right spot here. I think Benoit is kind of a tough matchup for him, with the well-rounded skill set and just having just a better durability, and he kind of fucking hits hard too. And I just think he fucking clips him at some point, but could be wrong. Again, and I could be cursed. Moiz, am I cursed here?
Benny missed weight, so I have to pass. I was originally on Benny, so I have to pass because I don't know what that means. He usually doesn't miss weight, so something is up. So I have to pass.
Ain't no spring chicken either. Harry Mack, are you passing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not happy with this bet now, obviously, that I have. We've talked about it. So the reason I have a plus 649 ticket on Benny by decision. The reason I like it is because I think that if it does go to decision, that overwhelmingly favors Beneil Dariush, just because of how much of a moment winner BSD is. He just is. He's just in 110%. He can knock him out. First 2 rounds easily. I think that the cardio, again, a lot of this doesn't matter because he missed weight, so I don't know how good his cardio is right now. When he is in shape, if everything's okay, he's got better cardio. He's a better wrestler. He's got better skill set. But he is older, and he's way less durable. Even though a guy like Moicano has knocked out BSD. But the problem is that BSD said he was compromised at the time. He's better now. So I don't know. Don't love the play. Definitely not now that he missed weight. So I understand the BSD side 110%, but I think for the value of plus 649, if he were to fight 10 times, can he win 1 or 2 times by decision? Absolutely. So
yeah, I think so. But I think there's a chance that Benny could kind of screw that up for you too and just stop Benoit. Like Benoit is kind of kill or be killed, but he has lost decisions before, so he lost a decision fucking Zaleski. So I could see that.
Yeah, I agree with you, but I just don't think at this time in his career he's going to knock out BSD. But I could be wrong.
Right. But no, those are good odds, man. And if it doesn't go my way, and Benny is the victor, I hope it's by decision, so you can cash that. Moiz, what do you think
about what?
Did you already go on this fight?
Yeah, I started.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, you scared me.
Well, you know what? Start the next one then.
You scared me. Bloody hell, TC.
That was a great English accent. Sabatini, Benoit plus 154. That's my play. I'm sure that'll fucking blow
And
up
I'll
my
give you my
brain.
pick for the last fight. I was originally on Dariush. I didn't like the weight miss. He looked like absolute fucking dreadful shit, which usually before, like, oh, look at the face, oh, look at this. You know, as soon as he walked on, he knew, like, yeah, bro, there's a good chance I'm missing. Something could be up. At some point of way, I think BSD is going to find a way to finish him, probably with the hands. He's probably going to try to come on him like a fucking mad dog, and some point during the fight, he might clip him. My pick flopped on that one, so yeah, I'm on BSD.
Oh, interesting.
Thank you.
Interesting. Well, Moiz, kick off Prates Leon, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I got Prates by KO. He's gonna finish what Nate Diaz started a long time ago. Finish
Let's
the job.
fucking go. I like it myself. Joey DFS, what do you think?
If you remember when we went to San Antonio,
I
on
do.
how much
That was a
shit-
good trip.
Very good trip. How much shit that me and a bunch of other people were talking about Leon, and plus it helped. I had big money on Brady in two different ways. I like Prates. I've had Prates as a flag. I picked him in other fights. But something is giving me a weird feeling that this is a y'all must have forgot moment, and Leon does mix in his well-rounded game and probably wins a decision. But I wouldn't be mad by any means if Prates came in there and be like, all right, motherfucker, you're fucked. Jeff Neal was really never knocked out like that. And what he do? He knocked Jeff Neal's lights out. If he lands similar to what Diaz did, yeah, we're probably going to see Leon face down and asking what happened. But I got Leon. I think he's going to mix it up. I think we're going to see more wrestling in this matchup. He's going to strike. And you saw how easy Ian Gary took him down. Leon actually took down way better wrestlers than what fucking Ian Gary is. And I think Leon can maybe get some takedowns, get some control. And I even told my buddy Gabe, I have this weird type of feeling when Prates is on the bottom, he's like, oh shit, I can't move. He'll accept. I don't know why I'm feeling like Leon by sub is like stupid there.
What are the odds on it?
I saw last time it was like plus like 2,000.
Oh man, you gotta.
Because you saw how like
you
when
gotta
he
take a
down,
poke
he tries,
on
he
that.
puts his hooks in, he fucking tries to battle the neck, go for the chin. Like, I don't know why. I might take a spring load of out.
I was gonna say, bro, if that happens and you don't bet it, you are gonna.
I'm gonna be
kick
sick to my
yourself.
stomach. So one way or another, I'm gonna probably end up having a bet on it before the fight starts.
Yeah, if you're just throwing darts, man.
Yeah, I'll put a little like $5 sprinkle on it, plus 2,000 fucking bet. But I am picking Leano. Shockingly, as much shit I've talked about him and his brother.
Dude, I don't hate it, honestly. Like, I think, like, you want to talk about value on a dog. Like, he's a very, very skilled fighter. What do you think, Mick? Harry Mack, can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can't support the Euro trash.
Nice.
Those are my Moiz for the day. Jesus Christ. One thing I don't like about this for Prates, I don't like this line movement on this fight. It's going up and down everywhere. There could be a lot of arbitrage bets, but it just doesn't. It feels weird. I don't like it. The other part I don't like for the Prates side is that he's just, again, I keep talking about this moment winners over like minute winners, and this is exactly that. So like Leon has found a way to rat from the feet and just poke, and win fights by decision for a long time, where Prates has to find that moment. And I don't know, man. Sometimes I don't like the lackadaisical way of him because he's just looking for that kill shot. It's going to be maddening to bet him, but I do think he is the side here.
You know, the more and more I think about it, I think y'all are probably right. And this is the reason why I didn't bet the Carlos Prates money line straight up, because I do think just hearing you and Joey say it, I'm just already like, yeah, this is like the fucking this is like the Sunny episode at the end where like Maureen tells Dennis that she loves him, and he just the slow, like the horrifying realization. They're like, yeah, I'm married to this bitch now. Like, yeah, I'm on the Carlos Prates side. Like, fuck, dude. Because I think that a Leon win will be such a fucking lame fight. He's had so many of those, dude, and it's exactly why he like didn't get the title shot and why he just had to whine and complain. Like, this is the thing about Edwards. Like, and I'm a huge Usman stan, so this is gonna sound like such salty fucking grapes. Like, I get it, man. Like, it's gonna sound bad, dude. But like, he's a fucking whiner, decisionator, and honestly, dude, I'm getting to the point where I think he made a fucking Faustian deal between round 4 and 5 with Usman, because he's just not that kind of fighter that just deads people like that. He's just not, man. And then I think he made a deal with the devil, got the Usman KO, got the belt. And he's lucky he did, because honestly, that next fight, he was such a cheating fucking rat against Kamaru. And if that fight's not in England, I'm not 100% sure he wins it. But in any case, and then the point is, I don't like Leon Edwards, so I have a lot of bias against him, and it bites me in the ass sometimes. But, you know, I tried to bet on Leon. I tried to get cute with Leon because I do remember that trip, Joey. I remember I bet on Leon as an underdog to beat Sean Brady. And he just, like, I felt so fucking stupid when that fight was going on. But then it's like, then as soon as Leon decides he actually wants to fucking fight, like, he like lands on Brady and then gets a fucking take, and then it's just he fucks it up. So I do think Leon is going to perform better than he did against Brady. I think he's going to be less lackadaisical, but I do think, like you said, Nate Diaz has rocked him. Like, he's a rat, dude. Like, Leon, it's not just that I don't like him and he fucking just kind of like point fights his way and kind of fights scary sometimes. He is a cheating rat. Like, he's a fence grabbing, glove hooking rodent. And he has snuck his way out of a couple fights by just hanging on for dear life. He could do that here. Again, I think a Leon decision is very, very likely. And I think it's just a fucking nightmare of a view for fans, but I can see it. But he has also been rocked by Nate fucking Diaz. And say what you want, but Carlos Prates hurts you like that. I don't think you might not have a chance to fucking weasel your way out of it. So that's why I like the KO. I think if he doesn't KO him, I think Edwards is going to win. So that's why I like that. It's only a half unit, but I think there's a chance, man. Like, first time for everything. Leon is a dude that's had to, I wouldn't say rely, but he has athletic gifts and speed and agility, and he's 34. So at some point, not that he's all of a sudden going to look slow and just washed, but it is a game of inches, and it don't take much with Prates. So, yeah, let's go. Knock this motherfucker out. This might be hoping and wishing. Probably is. Kind of feels like that. And another thing, Prates, like, it's not technically a public underdog pick, but god damn, does it fucking feel public, dude. It feels like such a public bet. We'll see what happens, man. But I went on for a little bit with that. I tell you what, Moiz Audio, Sean Brady, Michael Morales, take it away, sir.
I got the homosexual.
He's not, dude. He's fucking bi. He's fucking bi, dude. Okay. No, it's
yeah.
Good.
He's gonna do the. He's gonna make Brady do the Osborne thing, you know, give up his back. Yeah, let's go.
Hiyo.
Yeah, gay disco. Let's go.
Joey, tell me why you think Moiz is full of shit.
Toughest grappler to date Morales has faced. Big step up in comp. But I give Brady credit for taking the fight and not being one of those fighters that wants to wait, bitch, and complain like a wannabe Kobe Covington. This all depends on the fight. If you tell me Brady can't get the takedown, then anybody who has a Brady ticket is going to be sweating their fucking balls off, because there's a chance Brady could get knocked out. But once Brady does clinch up and get a hold of anybody, and I mean anybody, they're going to get taken down. And there's a chance Brady could get a sub. Brady could even blanket them for 3. So, and this is pure biasness. I got Sean Brady.
I respect the breakdown. I figured you'd be on. Actually, I knew you were on Brady because we have a podcast we do together on Tuesday. But yeah, I respect it. It's a respectable breakdown. It's a really, really fucking good fight. What do you think about this fight, Mick? Who do you think wins, Bubba?
Yeah, if you like that breakdown, you'll love this one. War the Orkin man. Fuck this rat. I think the bisexual Ecuadorian is going to fucking uppercut this fucking oversized midget to hell.
Man, this is another one. Fuck, this is another one where I feel like I want this to happen more than it actually might. But this is the fight to me where this is a true 50-50. This is a true like stylistic matchup. If like Joey says, if Brady does get to the grappling, if he does get to the body lock and drag Morales down, there's a chance he could get subbed. But I don't think Morales, he hasn't looked great off his back, but I don't think like he has terrible takedown defense or get-ups. Like I think he showed that against Burns. And to me, dude, like I know it's MMA math and 60% of the time it works every time, but like the Burns fights did it for me, man. Like I know Brady has visibly improved his striking some, but he's still getting like touched up by Burns. You have any kind of fight close to that on the feet with Morales, you're getting fucking chinned. Like I will concede that his nose was probably fucked up in the Bilal fight, but it's still not a good look, man. Like it's like nah. At some
In every
point, like you can't. That can't happen. That and even the Leon fight, like he was just doing a lot of hanging on. And I know he subbed him. I know Leon is a higher level of fighter on paper than Morales, but he's definitely not more dangerous. Mike Morales, 26 years old. You want to talk about somebody coming into their prime? Like probably him. A lot bigger than Sean Brady. I don't know if Brady's going to be able to muscle him around like Leon. You know, Leon doesn't have the best takedown defense in the world. So I don't know, man. And again, like people, what this is what pisses me off about this fight, and it's not anybody on panel. I'm just talking about the way people are breaking down this fight and talking about Gilbert Burns and big upping that is, oh, dude, he beat Gilbert Burns, and then all of a sudden the next fight, oh, dude, well, Morales fought it was literally the next fucking fight for Burns. So kill that fucking bullshit. Sean Brady had to like
he had a gauntlet.
He had a what?
No, I think if you look at both overall records, Sean Brady definitely had the tougher out of the two.
I rate the Gilbert Burns win by Morales the same as
the next fucking fight for Burns.
But like I said, I don't even think I like Morales outside of any.
But Joey, but listen to what you're saying. You can't all of a sudden be like, oh, when Sean fought him, Gilbert was still the he was washed when he fought Brady, dog, and Gilbert was putting hands on him.
Two different fighters.
Gilbert was putting, they are two different fighters. Michael Morales hits way fucking harder, dog.
He does.
And if Sean Brady, again, you're not going to be able to stay on the feet with Michael Morales for 15 minutes. You're going to get fucking knocked out. So I think there is a chance that Brady could desperately drag him down, and Sean is strong enough to do that. But again, like, he didn't fucking sub. I know Burns is a better fucking sub grappler, but Morales, I think people are underrating Morales. Morales' ability to keep the fight standing and to get back up to his feet. And I think they're overrating the improvements that Sean Brady's made on the feet. Like, if he thinks he's going to be able, I've improved enough where I can, I wish you fucking would. But yeah, like, I get it. Like, Morales does kind of feels a little public. And Brady is a really fucking good grappler, and he can choke Morales for sure. But like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, you can't put away Gilbert Burns. Like, Morales fucked him up very quickly. So I don't think it's very close on the feet. And people are acting, oh, the gap on the ground it ain't like the gap on the feet, dude. It's not fucking close.
And winner of this fight already got announced. Will get the next shot.
Oh yeah, Dana already said it. So like, this is a title eliminator. With that being said, I don't know. Will that change things up for Brady? Is he going to just be like, no, I have to, no matter what, get this win? Like, so he might just prioritize like just hanging on for dear life, making sure that he clings to Morales no matter what, and get the win like that. But I mean, I don't know, dude. Don't act like we've never seen Dana switch up after seeing a lame ass performance. So, yeah, I don't know if Tom Brady can just count on like hanging on and getting a title shot.
How fucking injured is fucking Shavkat to not fight for this whole time?
I don't know.
He's staying as the number one contender, and he's just getting looped around like he's fucking Evlo has when he's only has one decision win. Everything else is by fin. I don't know. I agree though. If okay, I think Brady's going to win by decision or Morales by KO. That's my real breakdown, and I think that I like the Morales side obviously, but I do. I think he can hold him down for 15 minutes. I think Morales can survive on the ground, but it doesn't matter. Whatever happens, if Brady were to get him out of there by sub, I think you definitely have to give him a title shot.
You have to, man. You have to, because subbing Leon and then subbing Morales, that dude, you have to. He's undeniable. Like, Morales is kind of like a boogeyman. He's an undefeated boogeyman of the division, and he's got a little bit of a death touch. And like Brady, dude, you got knocked out by fucking Bilal Muhammad, and you're like, again, you're getting touched up by an old washed Gilbert Burns. Okay, we'll see.
That wasn't just knocked out by Bilal. That was beaten every aspect of the fight for fucking 2 rounds and got knocked out. Like, he got walked down, he got set. It was everything.
So we'll see. And I do have more to say about Bilal and this next coming up fights. But I'll try and make these as quick as possible because I know it's getting late for Moiz. So here we go. First title fight. And we will go in reverse order, so I can give Moiz the lead on the last fight. Mick, what do you think about Valentina defending her flyweight strap against Zhang Rari?
I think it's going to be a split decision, and I don't know where it's going to go. So, yeah, I'll go with Valentina, I guess. I don't love it, though, and I really could see a world where she loses this fight. It's close.
Yep. I agree with a lot of what you said. Joey DFS, what do you think about this fight, Bubba?
Another fight I'm going to try to, without being biased, because 2 of the top women in their own division. Like I said, I'm more excited for this fight than I am the main. I'm sticking with my girl, Shevchenko. I think her overall size difference, even though they're the same height, I think Shevchenko's going to have more weight going into the fight going in for tomorrow. And I can see a decision. I think it's going to be back and forth. And it wouldn't shock me if this is a close fight and they do a rematch.
I agree with a lot of what you said. Come, Mr. Tally Man. Tally my stock of bananas. What do you think?
Or bubbles.
I got Zhang.
You were thinking about it. Yeah, you got bubbles on the mind. You go play with bubbles when the stream's done. I already know it. Go ahead, Moiz.
I got Zhang.
She got you.
Yeah.
She got you, babe.
I watched the Fiora fight. If Shevchenko didn't get the knockdown in round 4, Fiora should have won actually. So, game of inches. I think Zhang submits her.
Yeah,
Easy.
I think I don't know if Zhang submits her, but I do feel like she has a footwork and speed advantage. And I do
she's
feel
going
like
to submit her. She's going to submit her. Get the takedown in the middle of the octagon, and pass her guard, and either get the arm triangle choke or a rear naked choke. So
it wouldn't be the first time that Zhang's grappling has been overlooked against another good grappler.
Yeah, she subbed Jan Chaunan, or what's her name? So
the way she subbed Carla was fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, so she's scrappy.
She's a very opportunistic sub grappler for sure.
Yeah, so
very creative.
Yeah, if Manon can get you down, then Zhang will most likely take her down. So
she could be beastly at 125, dude. Not having to cut that extra weight.
I think Zhang is much stronger than Valentina. So a little shorter, so she can get to her hips and butt, and get the blast double.
I feel like Valentina is like slowly not declining, but I think she's out of her prime. Like I think she's just past that peak where it's like I think Zhang, I won't say she's in her prime, but it's like she think she's got it a little bit more right now.
Zhang out wrestled an Olympian, so that's all you need to know. That's all you need to know.
Yep. Yeah, I like Zhang myself. Again, she is. Here's the issue, though. She is a public underdog, along with Chepe Mariscal.
Mm-hmm.
But, special fighters can break the curse. Top talents, championship level fighters like Wiley Zhang certainly can. I've bet her and knew let's fucking go. Yeah, I think she's going to hurt Valentina on the feet. I don't think she knocks her out. Valentina's tough, but I think she's going to kind of crack her a little bit on the feet. I think she's going to beat her to the punch. And like Moiz said, I think she can mix it up and, maybe catch Valentina. It's not like Valentina's never been out grappled before. I don't know why people are acting like that. Like, yeah, Valentina's good, dude. She's one of the best. She's probably going to go down as one of the GOATs or whatever the fuck. But like, she's a little bit older now. Like, she's looked a little bit more beatable in some of these last few fights. And I think Wiley, in a 50-50, just give me the fucking dog, dude. So we'll see. But best of luck, everybody. It's a close fight. Valentina could win a split for sure. But yeah, Wiley's very scrappy, like Moiz said. So that brings us to the main event. Let's see what we got here. There he is. There's Harry Mack back in this thing. Moiz, dude, I know it's getting late for you. Appreciate you you hanging tough and doing these streams with me. What do you think about this main event? And thank you once again.
I think Makachev gets the arm triangle choke from guard. I don't think he'll pass to the side, because if he does that, Jack will roll through. So I think he gets the submission.
Boys, we have been on the same frequency on a lot of these fucking fights, and by the method of victory too. So yeah, let's fucking go. Makachev by sub is the play for me. That's what I like. I feel like this is going to be a levels thing. Jack is a really good fighter. Islam is going to go down as one of the all-time best, I just think. And Islam is not some fucking punk on the feet either. And that's another thing where it's like Jack can't totally just be like, oh yeah, I'll box him up. It's like, yeah, you might a little bit, but Islam might fucking, head kick your ass. So it's not like Jack has never been touched out. Like, again, Jack was getting boxed up by Bilal. You see that motherfucker's nose? Yeah, he's been cracked. He's not some fucking like defensive mastermind. Like, if you're sleeping on Islam striking, you're gonna fucking wake up. You might get head kicked. So, like, yeah, Islam skill for skill, it's not close, dude. Like, I'm sorry. This has got this fucking welterweight championship. I won't say it's a bloodline, but like the belt line, the championship belt lineage of the welterweight division needs to be cleansed from that deal with the devil making Leon Edwards, that Faustian bargain he made between round 4 and 5 to head kick Usman and get the fucking belt, and then allow Bilal Muhammad to become champion. I'm sorry, I like Jack, but like, dude, he feels like another Jamal Hill to me, where like, you really didn't fucking clear out the division to get this fucking title shot, dude. You took advantage of the opportunity, not your fault, but again, did you really fucking go through a murder? Nah, not really. And again, like, Islam was so much more dangerous than Bilal. And again, like Zhang, I think he's going to be fucking beastly at one set. Like, I think Islam is going, you want to talk about strong? You think Sean Brady's strong? I think Islam at this weight class is going to be like, it's just too much for Jack to handle. I think he subs him. Let's fucking go. Joey DFS, what do you think about the main event? And thank you again for joining me, sir.
Of course, my brother. It's scary on how exact picks that you and I are on. I know we tend to disagree, but I think we've only done it with 2 picks. Some point, Islam's going to have a dominant position. He's going to find a way to finish Jack Della. And as Shavkat Rakhmonov said, if it wasn't for me with my injury, you wouldn't even be in the top 5 yet. That's pretty much what he said. He's like, without my injury and then saying, hey, short notice, you want to take this fight? I don't think he's ranked top 5 yet. But, hey, kudos to Jack. He took the fight by the horns and, He beat Bilal because Bilal was trying to act like he was a better boxer than Canelo, which we clearly see he wasn't.
Thank you, Joey. He fought Jack like such a dumbass and
That
still
was the-
touched him up a little bit.
That was the worst fucking fight. Even though I give Jack credit, kudos, you won. But you fought a dude that was bragging so much saying that he can beat Canelo. Stop it. This ain't Canelo. Islam has kicks. He has precise, weird angles in his strikes. And one thing that he's going to do that Bilal didn't do, even though Bilal didn't get a takedown, by the time he did shoot him, they were sloppy, ugly, and Jack already had it timed. Islam is going to chain wrestle the fuck out of him. He's going to be like, oh, I can't get to your hip. I'm going to go to your leg. Can't go to your leg. I'm going to go to your ankle. I'm going to judo toss you. He's going to find a way to get his fight to the ground at one point or another. And, yeah, I got Islam.
He's going to be like 205 in there, dude.
I like this up, Rob.
I like it. What do you think, Mick?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at Islam, he's a guy that probably struggles to make 155. I don't think 170 is going to do anything but help him, to be honest. I don't think size is going to matter at all. More so than that, God damn it, you fucking dog, get off me. I think the problem here is just the levels, obviously. Like, Jack Dellis, to me, is like a 2025 version of Matt Serra, catching lightning in a bottle when he got his title, you know?
Matt Serra!
I mean, seriously,
that is
like
a good shout, dude. That is...
I just it's kind of like a one and done deal. Like, I think Jack Della fares much better as the gate. He fares much better as a gatekeeper to the top five than he does as an actual top five fighter. I do think he's very skilled. Problem is here, I think that it's going to be it could be a quick sub, but I'm really fearful that it's going to be a slow burn, and we're going to have to fucking sit through like a 3-4-5 sub on Islam. I think that's more of what's going to happen.
He father's way like Khabib.
Yeah, but it's coming. It might be like round 3 or 4, but it's coming. I think either 3 or 4 probably. And then what else can you say about Islam after that? It's not probably the matchup we wanted, but it's a very favorable one for him in my opinion. And nothing against Jack. I just don't think he's got the skill set that it requires. I mean, we're talking about a guy who on the Contender Series almost got fucking sub by Angelus. Come on, what are we doing here?
I know, dude. Dude, he was close to losing to Gilbert.
Dude, he fucking almost lost the fucking battle.
I still think the Angelus's fight's worse. Then he beats like Pete Rodriguez and Ramazan Emiev and then fucking Danny Roberts, and then he's parlayed that into these other wins, which they're all good. But I just he's climbed his way from the bottom, and then had a couple of bigger fights against guys that were on the. Oh yeah, he skipped rungs. He's fighting guys on the decline too. So we'll see here. I mean, obviously you can't take anything away from the Bilal fight, but if you want to be honest, Bilal just fought a dumb game plan. He's like, hey, let me show you. The same thing that old boy Sabatini did against Diego. Mm-hmm. I'm going to fight him on the feet, and we get starched. And he's trying to fight a guy who's a boxer. Why would you give a guy his best path? And the thing is here, I don't think it matters if it's on the feet. I think if this stayed on the feet, I still think Islam's a good striker, and he can win. So I don't know, man. I think Islam is a very generous number, to be honest, to parlay and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. That's a good shout. That's probably the thing to do because it could be an Islam decision. He's like way more skilled, and it's not just like Craig Jones is an insanely good grappler. He's one of the best grapplers on the planet, but it's still jiu-jitsu, and it's still like Craig Jones is still at the end of the day a leg locker. He's a leg locker. I'm not gonna say he's a butt scooter, but it's like he is not the same kind of grappler Islam is. He's not that same kind of threat on top. Like, and Islam, to his credit, dude, another reason I like the sub is like he hunts for the finish, dude. He doesn't like he looks for opportunities to exploit weaknesses, and he goes for the sub or the knockout. So yeah, let's fucking go. But yeah, good shit, boys. That was a great breakdown of all these fights. Moiz, thanks again, dude. I know it's late for you. Appreciate it. And kick ass this weekend, my dude. Any last words for the people?
All good. No good. Thanks again for everybody. Let's go.
Let's go. Joey DFS. Second verse, same as the first, dude. Thank you. I appreciate it. And good luck to you. I'll see your fucking ass tomorrow, Bo Squatch.
You shall, my brother. Thanks for having me on. Now I got. Oh, by the way, I know you said something earlier about it. The ceremonial face-off weigh-ins start at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Nice, dude. Looking forward to that. Appreciate it, man. Thanks again,
Yes,
dude.
sir. See you tomorrow, brother.
All right, Holmes. Stubborn Mick, aka Harry Mack, aka Aaron the Dog, aka
Yeah.
whatever.
Bum
Dude,
you.
thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Last weekend was like my best weekend of the year. I won 27 units overall, most of which were
fucking go.
fuck yeah. So I had 11 units piled on, which 10 of them hit in methods and different money line plays for Chris Padilla. That was my biggest play last week. I don't see anything close to that this week. I think there's going to be a heavy dose of chalk, and a couple dogs will slip through, but I don't know if I like any of them for sure. So I'm going to take it pretty light. I have a Benil decision that I don't love at plus 649 so far, and I got an under ticket for under 1.5 rounds with GM3 and Kyle Dawkins at plus 140. Aside from that, I really don't have a whole. And I have Morales one unit. That's it. Next week's card I think is better, and I hope you're breaking that one down. So good luck to you, my man. You're a great dude, and thanks for having me on. And good luck to everyone out there.
Hey, likewise, dude. Thank you, man. Have a great weekend, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. I will be back for sure. So that'll do it for me, boys. And shout out to my dude Aaron the Dog. He is being a good father right now and taking care of his son. So, but I appreciate him stopping through and talking a little UFC 322. Action Jackson, my dude. Shout out to you. Hope to see you tomorrow. My homie, the General. Thank you as always for supporting the show, man. Appreciate all you guys. So relay back up. And I see my dude Big Show in there earlier. Shout out to him and appreciate him for the overlays and the backgrounds and shit when I have panel guests on. Now, one more time. Tune into the Locker Room Talk podcast every Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check out the UFC 322 episode. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think, what bets you like. And hope to see y'all tomorrow for the fights. I will be co-hosting with Billy, Joey, Mills, Big Show. Hopefully get some guests in there. Have a good time, man. Fights do start at 6. Early prelims. It's a big card. Be going all night. 6 to after midnight, I reckon. Probably end around 1 o'clock. So, yeah, hope to see y'all then. Best of luck one more time. I will go through my greasy fucking plays here. I'm probably a little overexposed on this card. Risking 7 fucking units. I'm sure that won't go sideways. My play for the podcast is Slava. Plus 136. I think he can knock Camillo out. Weather an early storm, so to speak. Let me see. Man, that is all I'm passing on a lot of. Well, I have Sabatini in a parlay, but passing on Dawkins, Mearshart, Blanchfield in a parlay, and I have Klein. Okay, so I do have action on those, just no straight plays on the prelims, except for Slava. Klein decision, Blanchfield decision, plus 189. Got a unit on that. This one is that's a unit. Got a unit on Slava, half unit on Kopilov KO. I feel like there's a chance Rodriguez wins that fight. Again, this is, and shout out to my dude Big Show, is probably stupid to just not bet Roman's money line. I'm literally taking away 2 methods of victory, but I'm getting better odds on the one I think is most likely. So we'll see how that works. I'm not going to reload with Wellmaker, although I think he wins. I just don't like the short notice. But this is the other parlay I have. Sabatini and Benoit. I think Sabatini wins the rematch, and Benoit makes another equilateral MMA triangle of himself, Moicano, and Benny Dariush after Saturday. It happened last week with Bonfim, Randy Brown, and Nicholas Dalby. I like Prates by KO plus 165, but as it's gone on, I feel like there's a real good chance Leon could just make this the worst fight you've ever seen and win a decision. So that's why I much rather prefer that. And this is a half unit as well. I need to make that clear. All right, so half unit on that. A little worried that Brady could crotch sniff his way to a fucking decision. If he subs Morales, fair play. Like, I can't ever like hate on that. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, as long as it is in the service of getting your opponent to the ground and finishing them, subbing them, or knocking them out with GMP, I can't hate on it, dude. If you're hanging on for dear life to get them to the ground and lay and pray, that's what I don't like. But I can't totally be like, oh, Brady's such a rat. Like, no, he's looking for the finish. Like, he's subbing Leon Edwards. Like, I can't hate on that dude. And if he subs Michael Morales, I'll just have to just bend the knee again. But I think he's in trouble on the feet. I think he's in a lot of trouble. I don't think the Burns fight was a great look. And like, yeah, Michael Morales is just, a different kind of task altogether. I like Wiley Zhang. It is a public underdog, 1 of 2 on Tapology. Chepe and Wiley are your Tapology public underdogs. We'll see if they're cursed or not. But I do believe special fighters, I don't believe it happens. Special fighters like Wiley can break the curse. I think she will. I just think it's her time, so to speak. I know that's really it's such a fucking corny way of breaking shit down, but I just think it's so evenly matched. Like, yeah, I think she's going to be a little bit quicker to the punch, have a little bit better footwork, and just, maybe surprise Valentina with some grappling. And give me that Islam sub. Now, this I am putting a full unit on. I just feel confident in it. I feel like Islam is going to find the submission, like Moiz said, arm triangle, or maybe rear naked choke. Della does give up his back, getting to his feet. He's got good get-ups. He doesn't have terrible takedown defense, but he takes risks getting back to his feet. And I think Islam is the wrong barrage to try and roll the dice with when it comes to that. So, I like that Islam sub. Full unit on that. So that's 1 unit, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Those are the bets. Best of luck, gents. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. Like I said, the fights do start at 6 p.m., early prelims. Appreciate y'all stopping through. Yeah, let me know what you think, man. Leave a comment. What your favorite bet is. Smash the like. Catch y'all on the next one. Thank you to everyone that joined me on panel again. And have a great weekend. Just my 2 cents. Catch you next time. Peace.